Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
What's up, everybody? This is M Keys Production, and I'm coming to you with the congregation tutorial. And I'll be showing you how to play songs like I Get Joy When I Think About, and also Can't Nobody Do Me Like Jesus. And so those are simple songs that you can play in church, and it's really simple, easy. And so in the beginning, I'm going to play through it, and then I'll explain everything that I'm doing after I play through it. So let's get it. And so that's simply how you can do it, and I'll show you some little extra things in there that you can do. So to start off, we're going to be in the key of E flat. So that's E flat right there. And so simply the E flat major scale is this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. And you may be wondering why I've been counting. That's because playing keyboard has a number system, and so this number system is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. And you might see church musicians say go to the 4 or go to the 6. And that's all they're saying. So if they tell you go to the 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, or if they tell you go to the 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's why it's good to learn your scales. And so in this type of church music, we're going to use the blues scale a lot, because you can even make a lick out of the blues scale, but this is simply the blues scale for E flat. All right, and so you can even use that in the lick. You can go whatever. You can do that, or you can manipulate it, something like that. And so just to simply start off, I like to bounce it, and what I mean by bouncing is using this 1-5-1 method, and then I use the 6-5. So what I'll do is this. So what I mean by 1-5-1, remember everything is a number in the scale, so it's 1-5-1. All right, and so what you're gonna do is simply you're gonna be like, and so all that is a 1-5-1, which is your 1, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, and then back to your 1. And so you're simply doing that, and then you're using the 6 and the 5, which is C and B flat. You're using that. And so you just bouncing that. And you can manipulate it however you want to. You can do anything, but you simply just okay. And so then you see those left hand chords that I'm doing. They're simple left hand chords. First chord is right at F sharp and C, and then you move everything a half step up, which would be G and C sharp. So you so you can simply do that, and then in that song, so you start off the song doing that. And so you just walk into the 4 right there. So, oh, and 2, the bass line. If you don't have a bass player, your bass line will be like this. So you. And that's really, like, for I Get Joy, that's all it is really right there. And so I'll slow that down for you so you can go. That's the whole thing. And so I'll show you that walk up I did earlier when I was like, that's what I mean walking to the 4. So you'll be going from the 1, 2, 2, all the way to the 4 of the scale. And so all that is the first chord I'm gonna show you is right there. And so all you have in your left hand is E flat and A, and in your right hand you have E flat, G, A, and C. You move everything up chromatically. And then you have in your left hand E and B flat. And then you have in your right hand E, A flat, B flat, and C sharp. And then you're going to move up chromatically again. You can either add that in there. You go. Yeah, that sounds better. So you can have that, and that'll be in your left hand F and B, and then you'll have in your right hand B, A, B flat. I'm sorry, B, and then D. To the 4. Alright, and so all you have is that, remember that one, that chord, that left hand chord I showed you is same chord. And then you just do a diminish over it. And so it'll be a F sharp, B flat, C, and then E flat. Alright, and so a good exercise that you can actually even use in the song is learning how to go going down and up with it, because that you can use that in a lot of different. You can use that in a groove, or you can use that in shout music. You can use that in a lot of things. So a good exercise is just to get used to moving up and down with your chords. And so I'm going to slow it down, but we're going to do it together. So all the chords I just showed you, we're going to start from the 4 or the 2, and then we're going to chromatically go up to the 4. So let's start on the 2 right here. 4. Let's go back to the 2. 2, 4. And so that's how you do that. So it'll be alright. And even in the song you can go down. You go that's the next part. And so you can go down like that, or you could just alright, or you can go right there too. But I'll show you that. So after you go So you'll be going to stay on that 4, and then you go to your sharp 2, which will be this. That in your left hand you have E, B flat, and then you have in your right hand E, A flat, B flat. You can have you can do that. Have your C sharp on the pinky, or you can have your flat. Whichever sounds better to you. And so you're to your 2. So in your left hand you have E flat, A, and then your right hand you have A, C, E flat, and F sharp. So we're gonna start from that 4. Sharp 2, and now we're going to that 5, and so D and your 4, which would be A flat, and then your right hand would be A flat, C, and F. So that's your 5, and then to your 1. And if you notice, my left hand is just moving up and down chromatically, so that's a good mental note to have when you're playing anything churchy, like whether it's shout music or whether it's congregation or whatever the case is. A lot of stuff that you hear is really just a lot of chromatics, so that's a good mental note to have. So we was on that 4, sharp 2, and to the 2, and then 1. And so all that is in your left hand you got C sharp, then you have G, and then you have, so you have, in your right hand you have C sharp, B flat, and then G, and then you have B flat, and then E flat again. So like that, it sounds clearer like that, but I like to have that little bit of distortion in there, so better to me. Alright, and so putting it all together, let's start from the beginning. So 1, 2, 3, going slow. 4. And so that's really the whole I Get Joy, because you're just going from the 1 to the 4. And so then if you get into songs like Can't Nobody Do Me Like Jesus, they have a 7-3-6 change that goes in there. And what I mean, remember the number system. So we got 7-3-6. So we got 1, 2, 3. So that's gonna be one of the notes. 4, 5, 6. That's one of the notes. 7, 1. So let's go 7-3-6. Let's count up 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's gonna be part of that bass line. And then you're gonna go to your 3. 1, 2, 3. So 7, 3, and then to your 6. So count up 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And so the 7, 6. And so the chords that go with that is simply, so you can do that. So that'll be, so you'll walk from F, G, A flat, and then you'll have right here. So that's C, F, and A flat. So your 3, which is a diminished chord, and that'll be 3 in your left. So that'll be G in your left. You have A flat in your right, and you have B, and then you have B, and then you have F. So that's a 3. And then your 6. And so you have C or 6 in your bass, and then you have G, C, and E flat. So let's start from the first chord. Let's do it again. One more time. You can practice this to get it fast. Simple stuff like that. And so, also, I'm gonna show you a little trick that I like to do that makes it sound a little better. I like to go so you really only changing one chord, and you're doing a little move in between there. So same first chord, different second chord, and you move right there. And so you already know the first chord. And you can even grace note that first chord. And here's the change right here. So same note in the bass. All you have in your right hand is G, B, D, and then back to that G and that's an octave. So these, and then you add these two notes in the middle. So octave G, and then add B, and then D in that middle. And so you go, so you move from that G to the L. And you know that last chord, so. And so you go. So let's go slow. Sorry. There you go. 1, 2, 3, and 2, 3, and so putting that together, we're gonna just simply put the simple version of that, and I'm gonna play it all together real quick. So we're gonna go. And so that's the next part right there. And so all you have right here is after you do that, so you can either walk it all the way up using pretty much all different chords, or I like to make it a shortcut, just make it easier on yourself. If it's easier, do it, unless you're in your spare time, then practice hard things in your spare time. But if it's easy, do it, man. And so what you could do is, some people will go, they'll go, or you do that. And so I'll show you both methods. So the first method is, you're going to use this for both methods, this chord. So remember this chord. So 3, 4, up, 5. That's what I say. So that's how you count it, 3, 4, up, 5. And so all that is 3, and you have 3 in the bass, and then you have E flat, you have G, and then B flat, and then back to the E flat. And look at that 4 chord I showed you, that 4 diminished chord. Same chords, a lot of these are the same chords. So you have 4 in your bass, and then you have in your right hand, which will be F sharp, B flat, C, and E flat. And then all you do is move one finger, I believe. So you go. So you just move. So when you're going up past the 4, you're going to move one finger. So 4, and move your first finger. Yep. So same chord, just move one finger, and then to your 5. All right. And so you can have in your 5, you have 5 in the bass, and you have D, B flat, E flat. So that's basically how that's gonna go. So you play. And see, same chords. I already showed you a lot of these. I showed you every one of these chords. So just remember these chords. So it's 3, 4, 5, 6. Remember that 6 chord right there. Remember that 6 chord. And back to that 2 chord I showed you. And then 5. Or a substitute chord could be. It's like your real turkey 5. I like using this when you got gonna go to symbols or something. So this is D, F sharp, A flat, and C sharp, and then 1. And I showed you that 1 chord. So it'll be. You can do the left hand chords too. So if you want to just practice with your left hands, because if you got a bass player, you won't need to play bass. And so the left hand chords would be, so I'll just walk it up chromatically. So something like that. Right here is your 6 chord. So remember that 6 chord I showed you. And so then your left hand you'll have E and B flat. Go down chromatically to your 3. I showed you these already. So E flat, A, same chords, see? The D, and then to your 4 right here, or your A flat, and then back to the 1. So, and so that's all that is. And so when you put it all together, so they and so you know that or and so that's pretty much it. That's how you play that. And I can show you a little lick that you can do just something to practice on. So there you go, 3 5. And so that's a simple lick that I'm gonna break down for you. Right there. So same left hand chord. You just going down command. And so all that lick is. And so the notes for that is C, B, B flat, A flat, A, C, E flat, F sharp, F, E flat, C, back to the A flat. So or you can do that. So let's try it slow. So 1, 2, 3, and yep. And so you'll practice that. Just that's also a good workout for doing independence things. So having independence in your hands. So and all together it'll be. And so that's it, y'all. And so I'm asking you guys to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell to know when I'm posting. And I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you next year.